All right, we're back. Hello, welcome to Locking It Down with Lucy. We now have sound, I believe. Oh my God, we're rusty all over the shop here. Anyway, what I was saying, it's very hot, very sweaty. I didn't go out all day until like an hour before the show, and I'm sweating from walking. So I've put a hat on because I'm very sweaty. But I don't know if I like the hat now. But I have bad hair. So maybe I'll just leave it on and this will just be the look for today. All right, welcome to Locking It Down with Lucy, where I feel very self-conscious, clearly, of my wardrobe choices today. We've got, I don't know what are we doing today? It's awful. It's so hot. It's so gross. Because, I just didn't, for those of you who don't know, it's that time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the time of the year in the UK where it's ridiculously hot. And therefore we all complain after complaining about being too cold forever. So we're all just slowly oven baking in our homes. So I wanted to go to the office today, but I ended up having to edit, well, not having to edit, but I needed to edit Clip of the Week. And that ran over a little bit. And I was like, well, now it's too late to leave the house because it's going to be too hot to go anywhere. So before I say hello, everyone, talking about being hot, I'm going to open up my drink, because I just went to the shop to buy it. So what I'm just trying to say is that I went to the shop and went for my walk at like just about 6 o'clock, and that's why I'm a little late, because I got back and was like, I need to set everything up. So I have bought, I didn't know what to get because I had to just go to Co-op. I brought a Perform Bite Hit. I thought I needed water, juice, tea, and vitamins. Got matcha tea in it. Let's see. It's very strange, but it is refreshing. I didn't fancy a fizzy drink today. I think this is hitting the spot that I needed. Oh, yeah. I need a big drink. Right, so let's see. Hello, everyone. It's been so long. I've returned from my adventures. I want to say thanks to Rich Gamer for being a member for 32 months. Robert War as well, thank you. And Jamie, the 32 monthers, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We're getting close this year. People will reach the 3-year mark, I think. A new Chaos Emerald will appear. Happy Chubby Bear has gifted 5 LudiXP memberships. Welcome to the XP, and thank you so much for the gift. That's very kind of you. As a nice welcome back. So, Salty Tiger, Dex T, Exander's Cloud Z, RX78OG, and Dark Abyss. Welcome, and thanks again to Chubby Bear, and welcome Jacob Novak for also joining the XP Zone. Now, eagle-minded viewers will see that I did indeed change the sim emoji to the diamond. Oh, I have a story for you, but I'll tell you in a second. I'll say hello properly first, because I just feel like I've turned on the internet and just started speaking my brains. So thank you. It's lovely for you all to join, to be here, and it's great to be back, although the show is quite a calamity. Oh, calamity, come back to me. So we have Terrence saying hi, Lucy, hello. We have Daniel saying, got my aircon unit on in the attic room and it's still not that cool. Oh, you even have aircon. Rob also moving to Sweden where it's cool. Oh, because Chris J saying, we've had cool winds and rain for the last couple of days. Can't stand heat. But Fabio saying, in Portugal too, temperatures have reached 40 degrees in some city. Yeah, it was hot when I was in Europe. My God. And I've brought the heat back, clearly. That doesn't normally happen. Normally I come back from holiday, it's wet and rainy. And you're like, cool, now we're back to the suck. Who else we got saying? Oh, everyone's throwing their Sims in the air. Throw your Sims in the air. Throw your Sims in the air. Jacob says, hello, how's the bird situation? Well, believe it or not, the birds did come back for a flying visit. It was weird, actually. I was sitting in the room and I heard all this tweeting and I went in there and it's like the birds have a new family that they've brought back to the place their old family used to be. And I was like, why are you guys here? Get out of here. It's like, here's where your previous brothers and sisters used to be, but I don't know what happened to them. They just disappeared into this hole, never returned. I was like, what are you guys doing? Get out of here. Let it go. They've got memories. How do they remember? It was indeed a flyby. And then the bugs are better, but I still get 1 or 2 that come through the cracks. But I would rather that than I suppose the full force of the bugs. So that's the update. And then Happy Chubby Bear said, hope you're surviving the heat. We're trying. I've had 2 twisters today. I don't know if that's above. I think that's just about okay for the ratio of twisters you can have in a day. Yes, yeah, I am actually technically still in Europe. Yeah, that is true. Scott Greenleaf says, hey, everybody. Hello. Ian Crawley, thank you for being a member of the XP Zone for 32 months. Appreciate it. It's lovely having you here. I wonder if Lucy will play The Sims. No, probably not. I cannot be bothered. So basically, your house is a bird brothel. Oh, that used to be. My God. How are your plans for moving out? I've got to get back on it. I've got to get back on it, to be honest, because let me tell you something. Lassie Fire says, hello, me and my co-worker were outside in 30 meters high with cold wind today, so the warm weather were a godsend. Wow. See, everyone's in a different situation. So, can you believe this, right? I'm sitting here in my house on my break playing Elden Ring. I'm trying to fight a boss. The buzzer on my door goes, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sakes, I'm in a boss fight. So I try and get somewhere where I think that I might be able to be safe. I pick up the phone, and because my thing's on a little, like, we go, hello, yeah, buzz, and you buzz the person in. I pick it up, and guess who it is? It's the Sim. And the Sim goes, it's your upstairs neighbour, Patrick. I've locked myself out. Can you let me in? I was like, okay. I buzzed it. Didn't even say thank you. There was no hello. There was no, like, please or whatever. He just hung up the phone and just walked up the stairs. I was like, what a dick. Like, maybe he knows how much I hate him. We have this, like, I wish I wasn't home. He's lucky I was home. I'm never normally home. He didn't buzz anybody else. He buzzed me, the bastard. I was like, Lucy will remember this. Ugh. Like, I can't believe that. You better take my packages in for this. And then I came back, and of course I died in the boss fight. But I was like, not even like a hello or a, like, I mean, I know that losing, like, getting locked out is annoying. He had to call someone to change the locks on his door. Awkward. Someone else. Oh, we've already looked at that. Sorry, my thing has a little thing, but I was like, at least say fucking thanks or something, little dick. Wait. What's going on? I bought my mum a neck fan. She said it wasn't that effective when I checked it. So she was wearing it upside down. Oh my God. Darksea40 says hello everyone. Hello. Twisters are a type of popsicle. They're very nice. Am I lagging? I think I'm lagging. Something's lagging. Maybe my computer's getting too hot. Are we good? Yeah, I don't want to help him again. God damn it. Yes, you are. Yeah, I can see I'm lagging. But I don't know how to stop it or how to reset it. Yeah, my camera is behind by quite a lot. Weird. Yeah, oh my God, that's so disorientating. I should unplug it and start again. Or I hope it's not, because surely it can't be overheating. Let me try something real quick. Okay. It's still behind. What's going on? Okay, are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back now. Okay, weird. That was so strange. I've never seen that happen before. You never know what's going to happen. I don't know if that was an internet thing or an OB. I think it's an OBS thing. Oh, I'm weirded out now. It's weird. It's so annoying. Anyway, the audio is behind. I feel like there is something wrong. Because it's so behind. It's an OBS problem. Because I never see this. Oh, come on. What are you doing, OBS? So what's happening for you? Are you hearing the sound before my mouth is making the sound? Yeah, maybe it is the heat. audio, yeah, I'm just, oh, how annoying. I've never experienced this before. It just suddenly started happening. But it's so out of sync. First sound, then camera. Oh, why? Deleting the source and re-adding it. Okay, let me do that. I'm going to delete the source. How do I delete the source? How do I delete the source? Oh. OBS, man. Maybe he's a fan of the sim and doesn't like me fucking... Oh, right. Removing... Yes. It's the camera it's the camera. That's the problem. Is my camera hot? Hello, can you hear me in the abyss? I'm still here. Now an audio adventure. That's really annoying. Hang on. Right. Capture card device. No, that's not it. I've done the show in hotter conditions and I know it's been fine. So I don't know why it's throwing a hissy fit today. Video capture device. Okay. It's still doing it now. Hello? Ah. It's still doing it. Oh, Lord. Why has it got to be like this? Why has life got to be annoying? I don't know what to do. I actually don't know how to combat this problem. No, I can see it on my end. I'm looking at it on OBS and it's wrong. Like, normally I never see myself this out of sync. Shall I restart the stream? Let me try something. Okay, I think we're back. I stopped the stream. And I just restarted OBS. But I think we should be back, right? We back? Looks good. Okay, right. Let's get on with it. Let's hurry up. Ah! All right, maybe that's what I just had to close OBS or whatever. Okay, so what's going on? I don't know where to begin, to be honest. Firstly, I want to say thanks to everyone who watched the video that went up last week in place of me not being here. Lots of people really enjoyed it, so I'm glad. It was fun going through that and reaching that milestone and being able to share the stories and the events of everything from 100 to 200 with you. So thank you for watching that. I need to get back on and do my other editing bits and pieces. Maybe I will just take this hat off. I feel like it's making me hotter. It just feels so hot. Right. So, what else are we talking about? We're talking about... Did I even write show notes? Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the heat and how hot it is. So let's have a look at the poll. This is a poll, sorry, mainly for the UK people. How are we surviving the heat? Because it is dreadfully hot. And 17% of you say keeping cool. 34% of you says, I'm melting. 14% of you are saying somewhere in the middle. And 34% of you are not in the UK. It's lagging again. Are you kidding me? OBS, man. Why? The last thing we need. And now my microphone isn't even working. Oh, can you hear me? Encoding overload. Drop this. Oh my God, this has never happened before, where the whole thing is just dying. Oh. I don't know what to, do you know what? I'm going to look this up while I play Clip of the Week. So maybe enjoy Clip of the Week, because it is 15 minutes long. And I'm going to figure this out. All right, please enjoy. Oh yeah, is there another update? You're right, is there? I don't know if I can look at an update. Wow. I'm live. This can't be. I've definitely streamed in hotter conditions than this. I know I have. Oh, why? This is all I needed today, and I'm on Chrome and not OBS. I can't find the thing. Oh. Sorry, this is really, really, really boring. Restart and safe mode. Do that. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think my whole computer's lagging. It's not even been on the computer. Oh, crap. So annoying. Is it? This is. I'm gonna play clip of the week. I can't with this. All right, enjoy. It's 10 o'clock. We're just past it. And it's already so hot. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. It's gonna get to 35 later. Right now it's about 28. It is hot. Let me tell you. Through Greece, and we found this like almost fairy tale land area. Look at this toilet. Oh, this is all the Seven Dwarfs. This is Imogen. She played Dopey once upon a time. Oh, and a bit of home. Wonderful. Nice always. And some Christmas or something. This is so weird, but really, really cool. Yeah, it's like a fairy tale land. Look, the rest of the street is just normal, and then you got fairy tale. So right now it's Snow White season for the summer, but apparently it changes as it goes around the year. So it's like restaurants and stuff. Wow, very cool.
Secondo me fanno una scuola di danza pure, raga. Porca. Perché ci stanno prendendo in giro?
The Athens Olympic Stadium. This is pretty cool that we can just come on in here and sit down and even have a go on the podium. That is pretty cool. This is very old. I did not do my research on how old. These steps are so steep. It's very cool that you can do this. This is the Greek equivalent of, you're going to WrestleMania, fireworks. I don't know why I think of Randy Orton when I think of pointing at the sign to go to WrestleMania, but there we go. Yeah! We're now in a tunnel under the stands of the Olympic Stadium. And it's so much cooler down here. It's like I've walked to another climate. Look at by the audio tour, so I'm just going to make it up. So here you're looking at where the athletes used to prepare before they would run out into battle to wrestle each other naked, of course. So they all prepare here in this chilled area, and then go out to earn their victories. Here it is, the 2020 Olympics. This is the torch that David Tennant and Billy Mitchell held. What great names to put together in one sentence. There's a whole thing of Olympic torches throughout the times, but we found the home one. This is pretty cool. And there's weird teddy bears up here. This is my new favourite thing, is pressing the 0.5. Oops, wrong way. Woo! And you really see the scale. Damn, there's so much old stuff just embedded throughout the seat. It's really cool. Pretty sure my years of playing Souls games, there's a boss behind those doors. And you can imagine the animation of you walk in, a health bar shows up. Very Dark Souls, the Elden Ringsy here. Very, very cool. Welcome, we are in Rome, and there is water on the streets of Spain. So this is actually, you can drink this, and you do this. It's very refreshing. It's all my sun cream probably gone though. It's all over my face. It's nice though. Alright, we finally made it to pizza. We are in Italy. Let's have a look. We ordered so much. So this, the grand reveal. Oh my god. That one I'm not gonna eat. We've got ham, we've got some kind of salami, and we've got this. That is a big slice of fish. Ooh, that's fat. Oh, it's hot. It's very hot. That is egg. That is egg. That is a scrambled egg on a pizza. Can you believe it? It is real good though. Try one more of these. Just try a salsa. That's good. You've got to get on the action. Every time you turn a corner here, you can't see what's coming up, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, look at that, wow, look at that, and then you're just like, oh my god, there's something like incredible. This is nuts. This is so cool. You could come here and just not do anything, just walk around and have a good time. Nuts. Some ancient ruined things, just chilling with ruins. Lots of old shit, longer than you could have ever imagined or been alive to see. Old people walked here many, many years ago. They are long dead now, but we remember them because of all the old shit. You probably can't hear it. Yeah. Now we're at the top, so you can see that's where the boss fight is. Everyone's in the Colosseum. So after you've worked your way through here, you've done and got all the goodies, you come over here. There's these water fountains. That's like the bonfires. And then there's the big Caesar fight in the Colosseum. That's what we're working towards. You know, we technically did that yesterday. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Here we are in Venice, Venezia. Look how amazing this is. There's loads of really cool like glass blown little trinkets and stuff. Like this is amazing. Like the detail as well from Assassin's Creed. Like I can see myself jumping on those little things. Like whoa! And the boats are everywhere. It's not even 12 o'clock. I've already got a spritz. On holiday. Holiday mode. Get on one of those.
It's normal, don't worry. He make it look so easy.
Oh wow.
But it's not. You know how many times I try? Hundreds. And I give up. As you can see by your guest, as soon as Luciano pull the hot glass, the colors inside follow his end, you know, and it goes everywhere. Remember, no one piece is the same. Now Luciano give the last touch to the horse, so he's going to create the tail. With the scissors, he give the hair looking of it. Details, huh? Details always makes the difference. Now Luciano, open the back legs and even the front legs. Why? In this way, it's going to give the right balance to the horse so it can stand up. Otherwise, fall down. Won't have the right balancing, you see? One shot, 1 minute. Grazie, maestro. Thank you so much. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Grazie. Thank you, master. Grazie. beautiful, isn't it?
So we're in Birano, I believe, which is an island off of Venice, known for its colourful houses. The tour guide said the reason was so that you could find your house easier or something. Yeah, it's very nice, very lovely day. This is spring apparently in Italy, but it's very, very hot. But look how beautiful this is. Yeah, very, very nice. It's also very different from mainland Venice, which is all like very brick work, well not quite brick, I'd say stone everywhere. So here you have a pop of colour. It really makes a difference. It's like very nice. All right, we're still lagging. Right, I've got a plan. Let me see the plan. The plan is this. If it'll work. It's not working. What's going on? My actual camera is not working. It's an audio darkness. That's weird. MacBook camera isn't working. What the hell? That is so weird. Yeah, my camera won't turn on. We're in the darkness. There's something wrong with my camera. I don't know what to do. This is a bizarre problem to have. Oh. Wait. Hang on. Something has changed. My MacBook camera won't turn on. That was meant to be my backup plan. Oh, guys, I am sorry. This is terrible. But this keeps happening. Something is... What is this button here? What's going on here? What's OBS currently sharing? I don't... Sorry, now you've got a weird... It's batteries. Sorry, now you're getting this weird side angle view. I think that the heat is messing it up. Anyway, we'll have to just keep undoing it and redoing it, I guess. Like keep unplugging it or whatever. Okay, so that was the holiday. I'm glad you enjoyed clip of the week. All of the adventures that happened. So yeah, it was Italy. It was Athens, then Italy. Yeah, Athens, then Rome, then Venice. I just watched the clip and I was just like. It was cool to go through it. Also, people had some questions about bits and pieces, which was cool to see. But my favourite was definitely Rome. I really enjoyed all of the old architecture and seeing like you'd walk around like wow, and your mind was like blown by things that you would see. And there's awful in here. Oh, there's some kind of fly about. Fix one OBS, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was really cool. I've been to Athens before, so I didn't want to like bore you with too many of the same things because we saw the Acropolis before and stuff like that. But I loved going to the Olympic Stadium. That was another big highlight. I loved seeing that. That was super cool. I don't really know why felt so connected to the Olympics now. I don't really watch the Olympics very often, but I just thought it was really cool. And then Venice did not smell, actually. We were lucky it did not smell. But we had so many like problems with like people trying to scam us all the time. It was super expensive. Like Italy is really, really pretty and very beautiful. But yeah, that was the most expensive place we went to. As an Italian, I prefer Athens. Oh, we're out of sync again. We're out of sync. I'm getting this error that says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoder. And I can only do that when I stop streaming. I wish it would just tell me. Like, tell me what you want. Okay, I'm just gonna stop a sec quickly, and then I'm gonna change the settings to something super low because I do think the heat is affecting the high quality. So let me turn the settings down. All right, hang on, I'm gonna stop a sec. Gotta do the turn it on and off again. I'm like trying to like fan the laptop, something, because something is going down unless I just restart my whole computer. Is the next thing, but then that will shut down the stream. But yeah, Venice, lots of scamming people, like trying to get you to put the bracelet on. There was people trying to get you to donate because there was like, they were like, I don't know, some kind of people that were, this is a very terrible story now. Yeah, they were like, oh, I used to be addicted to drugs. I lived in London. Wow, well, come sign our petition. Oh, look, it's a donation day. Out comes the cash card. And you're like, what are you talking about? You wanted a petition and now you're asking for money. So yeah, that was a lot. And then you have to pay to get into Venice, which was kind of like weird to be like, oh, okay. Like, well, we went in fine all the other days. And on the last day, they were like, oh, you need to pay to come in. I was like, what do you mean we need to pay? We've been here for like 3 days already. Why do we have to pay? And they're like, but you do. So we called the police on the police, if you can believe it. Because it's hard to, at that point, we had no trust, no faith in anybody. So we called the police. Oh, come on, is the buffering happening? Joe, I've turned it down so much. We don't need to be in 60 frames per second, though. That is silly. Is it still buffering? Why? This sucks. I can't tell. I can't tell if we're here or not. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know what to do, and this is really annoying because it's not been a great day. OBS currently sharing. Oh, why? Right, I'm doing one last thing. I don't know why my camera's just stopped working as well. Something has gone weird. Okay, I have moved to the kitchen because the kitchen is cooler and I've changed to my normal camera, which seems to be working now. So I don't know what's going to happen. Kitchen, okay, so you see me in the kitchen, that's good. We might just have to do this in the kitchen. Right, what were we talking about? I don't remember. Scene check, because it's hot in that room and it's cooler in here, so maybe my laptop needs to cool down a bit because now the camera's working. So yeah, anyway, where was I up to? We had to call the police on the police because we weren't sure if they were real police trying to get money out of us. So yeah, crazy times, but it was very nice, but it was very overcrowded, Venice, and very overpopulated, and I can see why. I can see why people get a little frustrated with the tourists because they are everywhere. But the thing is, there's people everywhere being like, "Give us money," blah blah blah, and it's like what? And then I know that people in Venice don't like the fee to get in because it makes it feel like a theme park. Because it did suddenly feel like a theme park. It was like, you have to pay to get in. I was like, okay, that's weird. So yeah, that was the holiday. It was very nice, and I very much enjoyed being chill, being away, and it was cool going to 3 different places because you could really see the difference in culture change from being like one, like, you know, Athens was very different to Rome, and even Rome and Venice were very different to each other. So we got plane to Athens, plane to Rome, and then the train to Venice, and then the plane obviously back to the UK. So yeah, did I struggle to cross? I felt like I got into it after a while. You just kind of have to go for it. Get on over that road. Oh wait, I've lost the comments. That's kind of how I got by in the end. You just got to be brave and cross the divide and hope for the best. So yeah, I think, is that everything? I feel like I've totally lost my train of thought now with all of this. We need to get back in the flow, get back in the Locking It Down with Lucy vibes. It's weird being in the kitchen, it's weird standing, but we're gonna roll with it anyway. Where next? I don't know. It is nice, the European country, but it was incredibly hot. Like every day was just like insane how hot it was. Like Athens. What I did like about all of these countries, like everything was open really late at night, so it was. Even the shops didn't close until at least 8 p.m. and they didn't open till like 11. So it was very much suited to being out, like waking up late and then staying out late. And also because in the daytime it was so hot to do anything, it kind of is like, you want to come out at night and then do the things you would do. Because it was like, I could not handle the heat. I was like struggling. I was like, it's too hot. Yeah, Rome I absolutely love and I would love to go back. Venice, you've got enough money out of me. You were nice to see, but done. That's what I was like saying to my friend, like, this is all going in my report. It's all going in my dossier. All of this scamming nonsense, all the people trying to get us the monies. But yeah, I would say everyone was very friendly. Apart from obviously I wouldn't say that Venice people weren't friendly, but I just felt like I never really met anybody because all I met was people that were trying to get money out of me. Whereas in Rome, I met lovely people at the shops. In Athens, everyone was like super nice as well. Like people wanted to give us discounts. That was the difference. In Athens, people wanted to give us discounts because they just wanted to be friendly and whatnot. In Venice, we also went for a meal and then we got charged a £50 per person service charge, which was not advertised. And apparently that happens a lot as well. There's like really small print in the menus, but it's in Italian, so you can't read it. So I was like, what the hell? We got hit with this massive bill that we weren't expecting. Whereas, like I said, in Athens, some guy was giving us like a discount because we went there just, would be like, I can give you the local price, not the tourist price. I'm like, that's very kind of you. So yeah, I need to see Florence, Pisa, and Siena in Italy. Yeah, I really liked Italy, and also I didn't really touch on it in the video, but the food was. I mean, you saw the pizza. That pizza was a weird pizza. I felt that was like one of those novelty pizza places we went to. But the other pizzas were all super good. What was the other stuff? Oh yeah, of course the pasta. Oh my god, the carbonara was great. What else did we eat? It's interesting being in the kitchen because now I can see the road and everyone's taking their dogs for walks now because it's cooler to take your dog for a walk now. Athens, the food was really good as well. Oh my god, we had a gyro that was really nice, and the pita bread, so good. So I ate very well in Athens and Greece. Oh, sorry, that's the same place. I'm totally at a loss. But yeah, I do want to go to some Scandinavian countries at some point as well. That's probably next on my list. But where have I been? Someone was asking. I've definitely been to Turkey. So a black Labrador just went for a walk, and now there's a little poodle that's going for a walk. Seeing them all. I've been to Mallorca, so I've not been to Spain mainland. I've been to Turkey. I don't remember where in Turkey we went though. It was a family holiday. Went to Portugal, and now I went to France as a school trip. And so now I've done Greece and Italy to add to that. And I think that's all the European. Oh, and Germany. I went to Germany. So that's all the European countries I've done. Oh, actually, technically, I've been to Switzerland for like 10 minutes because you have to get the bus from Switzerland. The airport in Switzerland to get into Germany when I went to Europa Park. That was super fun. Going out and about and doing the thing and just having a nice relaxed trip. So would recommend. And now I have brought the sun back with you all, even though it's destroying my laptop in the meantime. But we get to have kitchen Locking It Down with Lucy instead. All right, I've got to bring all my drinks and stuff in. I don't have another clip to play while I run away, and you have to see the craziness of my. Just have to Go grab it. Just go for a little like do 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 do. So hit me with your highlights and lowlights of the week, please. I guess mine was holiday, and my lowlight is how I've mucked up in some video games. To be honest, I was playing Skyrim. I've got a buggy trophy in there that I don't know how to. Well, it's a quest that has bugged. I think the heat's got to me. I don't remember how to complete a sentence right now. The heat and the tech. I've got a quest that's bugged on me, and I don't really know how to fix it. And then in Elden Ring, I've also messed up, and all my NPCs are dead, and it's really winding me up. So that's really irritating, I must admit. Okay, so yeah, please. Your highlights and we'll try and get this back on track. Don't let the tech problems bring you down. Also, I just want to say thank you as well. I read in that clip of the week, we got some membership gifts that came from Fallout, who was very kind and gave 20 people. I don't know if that means I can get another emoji with that. And then Duxie with 5 memberships. Thank you so much for letting people, giving out the membership love to everybody. Much appreciated. And it's good to be, even though I feel so discombobulated. I was so ready, and now my discombobulation has reached an all new high. Right, let's see. Is that everything on my list? I think it's still working. Are we still here? I mean, we've got now, as long, because I'm not plugged in, we've got as long as my laptop will allow. Jacob says, highlight, locking it down with Lucy. Thank you very much. Sorry, it's a bit rubbish. It's a bit of a rubbish. Well, that's the show for you. You can see all my vitamins and crap up here. Lock it down with Lucy, and PS6 is on top of mine as the next gen Xbox was it? See, I also don't know anything that happened in any of the stuff that went down when I was away. I just was on blackout. And the next gen, hang on, what we're saying here? Was mentioned. I love this. 2027, we might get them. 7 years into the gen. I have 2 months off of work in 2.5 weeks. Nice. That sounds lovely. Lowlight Xbox and Nintendo games are $30. I wish games wouldn't cost more, but sadly it does. Yeah, it is sad to think that, the cost of living is insane. How are you supposed to afford anything these days? How are you supposed to afford to live? Chris J says, highlight, went on a great gig last week. Nice. Lowlights, 4-week vacation, still 3 weeks away. But you've got this. It'll be here sooner than you know it. It shall arrive. Robert Water's highlight, look it down, Lucy is back, even though it's cobbled together with strings and toothpaste. What's that? With tuppence and paper and string, we will do locking it down with Lucy. It's here. Got my 203rd platinum in Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles. Nice, congratulations. I've got to get my plat today. I've got to finish off Lovers in Dangerous Space Time or whatever it is. I've got to do that. Rob Waters low like Yonder. Wait, what's this? Yonder deleted my save every time I close the game. What? Baldur's Gate 3 servers stopping me from playing with my adventure bestie. No, why is everything's gone down in the heat? We've all succumbed. Dusty says, highlight Dragon Age the Veilguard Shine. Oh, congratulations. And it was okay. Ugh, man, I was thinking about playing it, but I just really can't be bothered now. I've heard people are saying it's rubbish. Currently playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Fun so far, that is a good one. And lowlight, it's hot, I'm melting. Oh my god, tell me about it. I hate to complain, but it's just not it's not as tolerable as when I was out when I was in Europe. It was hot when you were outside, but it wasn't hot when you were inside. But here it's oh, you never escape. Jamie says, highlights locked down with Lucy returning this week. Plat 100 to 200 video. Thank you very much. Got my 14th platinum in God of War 2018 and Resident Evil 9 announcement. Yes, and The Outer Worlds 2 has a release date. Lowlight, the heat. Yes, I want to talk about some video games. I hope. I'm hoping that if my laptop cools down, I can just go back to my seat. But I thought maybe I'll just give it a bit of time to cool. The quest that bugged me is Lost to the Ages, so if you have any help or advice, I don't know what to do. I have tried so many times to get this. It's so for those of you unawares, it's a quest that comes with the Dawn Guard DLC, and you have to read a book to trigger the quest. And when I read the book, the quest doesn't trigger. When I go to the cave, the quest doesn't trigger. when I do some of this other nonsense, like go and pick up these items and then drop them and read the book, I just can't. It's a known bugged quest that's really annoying me because it's dashing my dreams for 100% in Skyrim, which is winding me right up. Skip to the end says, highlight platinum 205 with Destiny. Thanks to you and the rest of the lovely clan helping. I am so glad we were able to help you get your plat too. I love that. The plat help goes around. And also enjoying Death Stranding far more than expected. Oh, you'll be getting that Death Stranding too, is it? Next week that's coming out? Damn. Sam, have you remembered to look in your pockets for more information about how to play the game? Sam, have you learned how to pee on a mushroom yet? I couldn't handle it. Ian O'Graham says, highlights having Lockin down with Lucy back. Whoop whoop. Seeing your great platinum video last week and getting mindset platinum and excited for Death Stranding 2. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that I am in your highlights. You'll be in my highlights. Yes, you'll be in my highlights. I just thought of that. From this day forth. You could just sing that to me and you don't have to say it. It's always Lock It Down. But I do appreciate that Lock It Down Lucy is part of your highlights. It's very, very nice. But low light having work in the heat. I know I'm actually planning to go to the office tomorrow early so I can get up, get out before it gets too hot and then enjoy the aircon, because I just can't. My flat isn't too bad, it's just it's muggy, it's thick, it's humid in here, it's not hot, it's just a bit grim. I think it's from having a shower and poor ventilation. KRP TV says, hi, I took my dad out to a classic car show and a Father's Day meal last Sunday. Nice. Lola is the meal wasn't that nice for me, although my parents enjoyed theirs. That's parents for you. That's parents. But I'm glad you had a lovely day out regardless. Adam says, highlight platinum 131 and low light the heat. Everyone's heat is low. In fact, melting is winning at 33%. I'm actually intrigued by how many people are watching that aren't in the UK. It's 33%, so the amount of people melting is the same amount of people not in the UK, which is kind of cool. Oh, thank you. It's nice to be back. I wish I could be back in better conditions, not just locked away in my kitchen, which is rubbish. Richard says, I'm on my way to a special platinum. Persona 5, wish me luck, good luck. I would like to have joined you with that, but unfortunately I will only get Persona 5 Royal because Persona Vanilla is a lat. Dodo Farrell says, it's too hot and I'm dying as their low light. Agreed. But highlight is Iron Maiden gig on Sunday. Woo! Enjoy. Where are you seeing Iron Maiden? That's cool. You have to go back and watch Clip of the Week where I had all my Italian stuff, but the food was very good. I loved it. Was it Benissimo? And I kept also have to go like grazie. And then I got back to the UK and always said grazie to people by mistake. But yeah, had some very good food. Fabio says, highlight my uncle came from Saint. Oh, how do you say this? Ente? Sorry if I've said this wrong. France to visit us, and he will stay here the whole summer. Oh, that's nice. And low light car in the workshop again. This time to change the brakes. Well, hopefully your car will be back with you. Yes, it is the humidity. It's humid in here. Wait, LudiXP, I had the same bug, and someone had to restart a new game. What do you mean, Robert War? What do you mean? So wait, can start a new game, and how far did you have to go into the new game? How many times do I have to play Skyrim? Can you just go straight to the quest and it can work, or is there more that you have to do? Oh, that's so upsetting. Oh, thanks guys. You're really kind. I feel so bad when the stream just falls apart, but that's why I need to get a new flat. Are we cooking? I'm going to tell you a horrible, I'll keep my terrible little secret. I'll keep you my terrible little secret. I have eaten 2 bowls of cereal today, and I have eaten some instant noodles and some strawberries. That's been all the meals I've had today. I just can't be bothered. I've got no food. I didn't go to the shop. I did have to make myself a cold chocolate. I would have had 2 twisters actually, so that does bump it up. So I don't have anything to cook. I've got some old fish fingers in my fridge that I've had for like 1.5 years. My freezer is just ice cubes, some corn, and twisters. And yeah, like I said, those old fish fingers. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. It's because obviously it's like the money thing as well as the like location thing. Like I really like the location I'm in, but it's whether or not I can afford somewhere in the same location. I did see one that was like all right, but then I still just didn't see where there would be space. The problem is I need space for a desk, and some of these places are too small to have a desk that's not just crammed into the corner of the room. Like you guys have seen, I'm quite lucky that my actual current place, so all my washing's out, but there's nothing nefarious. All right, it's like I've got quite a decent size front room here, and so, where I can fit a sofa and a desk and a TV. But some of these places that I've seen, it's like really crammed in. Like obviously my kitchen is small, but I don't really care about having a small kitchen because the kitchen doesn't really, not something I'm that into. But and then I mean the bathroom as well, and bedroom could be better because I could have more space for like clothes and stuff. That's the problem. So yeah, I guess I'll just have to keep looking and then figure it out. Thunderstorms are coming, always the way. Let's see. You just rushed to the quest and it worked. Oh. How many times will I have to stream Skyrim to get these trophies to work? My God. Annoying. Right, fine. Whatever. With the so yeah, the Royal version is way easy to platinum. Do that. Yeah, that's a good point. I did have some fruit, and here it is. The reason I had fruit is because I went to a friend's house and we made Pims on Monday. And then they were like, keep the fruit. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat it. They are good strawberries though. And now I'm just eating strawberries on the internet. Sorry, it's just... when you mentioned the fruit, I just wanted to... bin those fish fingers now. Are they really gone that bad, you think? They were frozen. How long does frozen things last for? That is true, it is big. 32 degrees where I am. Whew. Oh, strawberries and yogurt is pretty good. This is turning into ASMR. Right, okay. We've done our highlights and lowlights. So yeah, so let's talk about some video games now, because of this. My laptop's on 82%. I'll see how we get on. Frozen fish about 3 months. Oh, okay. I guess now it's turned into like, how bad is your fridge? Here they are. Do they have an expiry date? Best before end of pack, keep frozen. Oh yeah. They went off in July 2024. So I should probably bin those. Alright. Actually, I'll bin them next time I go for a fridge. Next time I do a big collection of binning. No, I think they know how to cook actually. So yeah, it's just me, but I do have a lovely pack of crunchy nut cornflakes there. Right, so video games. People, I'm at a loss. I need your help, all right? I'm feeling frustrated. I need to start a new game. I don't know what it is. I want something chill to play after work because I've been playing Elden Ring, and I feel like I'm getting frustrated. I went to the Spirit Calling Cave today, and I was just like, oh. And then I found out all my NPCs are dead, and I was like, so all those quests are gone. I don't really know what the point. Like, I feel like because of the open world nature, everything's just sort of like I'm just going to places. I feel lazier. I feel like I'm skipping things because I can't be asked. I'm like, this isn't really how you're supposed to play the game. So I think I've just reached my my limit for now on Elden Ring, perhaps. So what I'm asking is I need something chill to play after work. Okay, so let me tell you about my day. I wake up in the morning and I want to play something before I go to work because, you know, I like to do something for me. So I want to play something for like something that you can just jump in for now. I've already played and got the platinum in Cat Quest. That one's done. I'm waiting on Cat Quest 4. And then I go to work. I have to, you know, make things, be creative, be on calls, figure things out. It's a long day. I don't get home until late, and then I'm knackered. And I can't really play Elden Ring when I'm knackered, because that's when I'm going to get frustrated and not do anything. I think that's the problem. It's like that's a weekend game, really. And when I was like more holidaying, it was fine. But yeah, so I want something kind of just that you can just pick up, easily play. I was thinking about Ezio. I was thinking about it, but then I know Brotherhood's really long. Do you know what actually the weird thing was about being in Venice? When I went to St. Mark's Square, I was like, oh my god, I recognise this from the multiplayer. I don't really remember it in AC2, but I remember it in the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. That was weird. I was like, this is a spawn point. So I was thinking, okay, yeah, Indiana Jones, I definitely want to stream that. I'm thinking about starting streaming that later this month, for like the next month. It might be next month. I might start that as a July stream, Indiana Jones. So that's coming up. Unless I just start it now. I don't know. And then I was thinking about maybe Bastion as a potential thing after I enjoyed Hades, but I just don't know if that's too, like, again, hard or not as chill as I would hope it to be. Prince of Persia or something. I don't know what Road 96, sorry, I read the wrong road. Road 96 is. What is that? Very easy platinums. Bastion challenges did annoy me, but is it annoying all the time? Dave the Diver is a good chill game if you ever played that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because before, what was I playing before? Before I was playing Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Burnout Paradise was a nice chill game. I kind of need a switch your mind off game to just play when I just want to like chill out, or even Skyrim to an effect was a good game to play after work when I was just like, right, I don't really want to pay attention, I just need to go here and there, and I was trying to get that 100%, which stream Skyrim to get the Lost, maybe. It'll never be over. How many Skyrims must I play? But I do want that 100%. When do you wake up and when do you go to work? I would feel too stressed to play before work. No. So this is the thing. I wake up maybe like 7, and then, or 6:30, or 7:30, somewhere between that region. And work doesn't really start until 10 because we work late. We shifted our hours, kind of like, it's kind of like everyone's doing that. If I know I'm not finishing work till 6:30, I'm not starting at 9 o'clock. So if I start at 10, then that gives me quite a lot of time in the morning to do something, and then leave between 9, 9:30 to get to work. Or if I'm working from home, then obviously I'll just start whenever. So that's how I get some stuff. And I just want to do some happiness before, because work is still stressful. Times can happen, you know how it is. I've played Dredge already. I loved Dredge. I really enjoyed that. Bastion's supposed to be more difficult than Hades. Really? That's weird. I was thinking about Oblivion as maybe going to that scene, as I was enjoying the Skyrim-esque vibes of having just something to explore. Coffee Talk 2 is a good shout. Has no one played Prince of Persia? I was looking at that, like just to have something a bit different to play, to break it up. Like I like doing a bit of a platformer or a bit of a side scroller, something short. I also want to play something that maybe feels like I can, something that feels finishable, whereas Elden Ring doesn't really feel. Oh God, Elden Ring feels so long. It's a lot. I start at 7, so I get up 6 a.m. Woof, damn. I've already played Severed. That's the new one. The new one. Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the new Prince. Is it Lost in Sands or whatever? Is the one. But yeah, it's the latest one that came out last year or something. How awful does the stream look? Maybe I'm like, oh look, someone else has got their dog and they've picked the dog up to take it. It's like a little black Labrador and it's just given up. It's too hot. Bless. Too distracted by the dogs. Aww. Hopefully the dog's okay. Actually, now I'm looking at it. I definitely do want to play Oblivion. Right, let's see if we can return now that my laptop's cooled down a bit, because I feel disorientated and out of sorts. And now I've got my camera to work. I did want to try Sly Cooper, actually. Maybe I need to return to myself to get inspiration for what to play. Right. This looks also like a potato, but at least it's slightly better. And now I can sit down, bog. Yeah, out the window, dog can. I don't know. It's also because I just feel at a loss. I hate being in between games. I hate starting games. I like being in the middle of games. So I don't know what to do with myself because Elden Ring's pissing me off, and Skyrim's pissing me off. So I need something that's not going to annoy me, especially when I'm hot. I get angry when I'm hot. You won't like me when I'm hot. Carrion is a small 2D game. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for something indie, 10 hours to beat, you know, something that 10 to 15. I don't mind having some difficulty, but I just want it to be like, oh man, I could just relax to this. So maybe I need to do some soul searching. Look up road. Let's look this up. What is road? I'm not going to share my screen in case it destroys my computer. Road 69. It has got good reviews, 9 out of 10. It's a crazy beautiful road trip. I was watching that guy doing road trips. Hitchhike your way to freedom in this crazy procedure-generated road trip. No one's road trip is the same. This does sound kind of cool. But what are the trophies, Jamie? Road 6 trophy guides. Let's see. This actually looks kind of cute. Oh, 1 out of 10 difficult, 1 play. I might actually play this. Sorry, sorry, it's my number dyslexia. It's my number dyslexia. That keeps getting me. Oh, okay. Not single per. And I like driving. Can I share my screen so that you can enjoy this too? Let's see. Pray that this doesn't blow everything up. But just like. Okay. Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can hear me now. You can't see me though. Okay. All right, here we go. Right. This looks cute. Let's look at this little trailer here. Okay, you're camping, you're talking to people. I like the art style. You're in a limo. I watched a guy on YouTube now and again who lives in a van and has a road trip. He's one of the best get 2021. Wow. I like the idea of being on a road trip. Oh, that was all that was. Oh no, hang on, there's more.
Welcome to Petri.
I don't want to hear the sound.
Sure, it's so diverse.
It's so diverse. Okay, very positive. Cool. And then, yeah, look, the trophies seem alright. It's only 12, only 8 to 10 hours. Oops. How many people have got it? Oh, get out of here. There's a little dirty fly. Well, the fly might not be dirty, but I want to see the rarity. I might give this a go, Jamie. I'll do a bit more research. Is my audio still gone? I hope it's back. I'll do a bit more research. Maybe that's the way to go, to play something just a little bit different. I feel like I'm in a slump at the moment. Yeah, I was showing the game on Steam then. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I can't play. There's too much Elden Ring. And the last one I did was I did the Fire Giant. He was annoying. And I just feel like I'm just getting really annoyed by everything. I just don't have the patience right now for it. Like, I was really into it when I was playing it before. Oh, God, sorry. Hang on. Yeah, I was really into it when I was playing it before, and I think I just need to have like ebbs and flows to dip in and out. I'm so sorry. This is one of the worst Locking It Down with Lucy's ever, and I deeply apologise. I had such a nice skip of the week for you all. I hope you enjoyed that. Everyone's been so kind and lovely. Okay, let's talk about all the new upcoming video games. This has gone on far too long. What are we all excited about? I've done zero research, and oh, do you know what I am excited about? So I want people hit me with some games that you've heard about from either State of Play or GamesFest, and I want to talk about it. So my first game that I'm very excited that I did see was Neo 3. as you guys know, I got super into the weeds in Neo 3. Me and the mysterious co-op partner, we went down the rabbit hole and got, I didn't think we were going to platinum it, let alone 100% it. That game was tough, but we got super into all the mechanics. Our other friend played for a bit as well. They didn't get as into it as we did. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that it's still going to be co-op all the way through. So fingers crossed for that, and that's early next year. So that's high on my looking forward to play. I'm probably going to play that when it comes out. Next, of course, people are talking about Resident Evil 9. I watched the trailer. Hey, Slip King, how's it going? Slip King. I'm so sorry, you're Slip Cover King. Just jumped over most of your name there. Yeah, Resident Evil 9. Very excited to hear about Resident Evil. As I've mentioned before, this is the first time a Resident Evil has been announced where I'm actually a Resident Evil fan. Now, the trailer, I find it hard to get excited about just yet because we still don't really know. I feel like I can only get excited about things when I feel it's a tangible date or we've seen something. So I will be excited about Resident Evil 9 when it gets close to the time. But right now, I'm very happy it exists, and I'm 100%. That's going to be one I will definitely play. I heard it's going to be, I don't know, people are saying who's in it, which I'm still not. Yeah, I need the gameplay. I'm hoping it'll be, I heard it, is it first person and third person or something? I don't know. I still need to play 8 this year, so that high. Next on the list, someone's mentioned 007 First Light, the new Bond game. I thought this was intriguing, actually, and you know what, I thought it was a bit of a breath of fresh air. I like that it feels the same way as Indiana Jones feels, like we're getting like more of a story oriented game based on an IP. It reminds me back of the old days where you would get movie tie-in games, except now we're doing movie spin-off games, which I really like the idea of. We're like not trying to recapture the story. We're like, people like this franchise or this thing, we're going to make a video game based off it. And I feel like there was a long time where that didn't really happen. And now, whether I'm going to play it or not, I don't know, but I'm vibing with it. I'm here for it. I think it's cool. I've never really played a James Bond game before because they were all like first-person shooter games, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I do like, the being, the ultimate spy or the spy guest. So I think it could be really, really cool, potentially. I remember, I think it was Jamie, you mentioned Outer Worlds 2, which is, again, another one that's high on my list. It's crazy to think that 2 years ago, when we were talking about games, there was like a real, like, oh no, I'm not going to play a bunch of these games because Xbox has bought them, and like Bethesda being the main one I was worried about. And so I thought I wouldn't actually get to play the Outer Worlds 2, but now, look what's happened, swings and roundabouts. Looks like I actually might be able to play it, which is kind of crazy. So that's exciting that that's coming up. So that's, again, another one that's high because I really love that manageable RPG that I can get on board. I love the art style, I love the vibe. I got super into the characters and everything. So very, very cool listening to that. Persona 4 Revival, I didn't see the trailer for this because I think this happened at the Xbox showcase. But I think it's cool that more games are going to be available to people that maybe didn't play them before because it was on PS2, then it was on Vita, and now people get to play it. I don't know if I'll play it because, again, it was a big game. I was like 134 hours or something into it, and that was a lot. But I loved it. Not to put anyone off playing it. It's a fabulous, fabulous game. Silent Hill F. Not for me, but cool. I never really played a Silent Hill game, so I'm like, I'm good. The Expanse, Aureus Reborn, heavily influenced by Mass Effect, looks very good, interesting. The new Bond is very similar to how Ian Fleming drew him. Oh, that's cool. Romeo is Dead Man looked quite interesting and very Dead Rising. I remember that looked, that was kind of wild. Very cool. I liked the little origami game. Sorry, now you guys are saying things to me. It's bringing my memory back. There was like a little game which it kind of looked like a bit like Tearaway, but it was more of an isometric kind of platformy, puzzly thing maybe. I hope less puzzly. That looked cool to me. I wanted to play that. What else? Animusha. I'm not too invested in that myself, but that is cool. Philip says excited for Resident Evil 9, 007 First Light, Ghost of Yotei, and GTA 6, and nothing else. That is all. Ghost of Yotei. It's like, I feel like as well, some of these games, like I know, like, as soon as they said like, oh, there's going to be Ghost of Yotei, in my mind, because I like playing obviously all the first party studio games, I don't need to get excited. Cause like for me, it's like, oh, I'm playing that, so it's like a done deal. So I find it hard to feel excited about it because I know I'm going to play it, like kind of thing. Like, it's not something that I need to be excited about playing, but I know it's probably going to be great because Ghost of Tsushima. I just want to be like, oh, it's so muggy and thick in here right now. The thought of going into the Japanese countryside and having the breeze, the fresh air, sounds good. Not yet, but Resident Evil 8 is on my list to play at some point this year. I might do it at Halloween time again. I very much enjoyed doing Resident Evil 7 last time in Halloween time. What else was there? I do still work there. I don't know if I care about Mafia so much. That one's one I have to wait for to see gameplay, to see if it actually, like, because I remember thinking like, oh, Mafia 3 could be cool, but I wasn't too into it when it did come out. Yeah, Hiragami. Yes, I loved that. That looked cute. Yeah, Borderlands 3 killed the franchise for me. Borderlands 3 wasn't for me, so I'm not too interested in playing 4. Yes, new Astrobot DLC or something, Levels, was announced. I wonder if there'll be more trophies. Oh my god, guys, that reminds me. Guess what? Okay. There's a competition at work to play Astrobot. It's like a tournament that they're doing. And the level they've picked is Helium Heights, and I've signed up for it. So wish me luck. I've been practicing my Helium Heights because I'm going to have to get a good time live on stage in front of other people, which is quite nerve-wracking. So I'm trying to practice, but that's a tough one. It's not one of the ones I was good at. So that's exciting. But yeah, the more Astrobot, the better. All the people that keep going like, oh, more Astrobot, I got to reinstall the game. Have a little joy in your souls, all right? You're getting something for free. Blimey. Be happy. I'm very happy for more Astrobot. Let's see, what else was there? I actually don't know. I was just like, I like to sign up and just be part of things. So I just saw it come through because they did a tournament thing last year, but it was like FIFA and Tekken and GT7, which I was like, I don't. And I think I actually gave some feedback because they're always very nice. They always like, oh, give us feedback on any of these things, and I was like, can you just expand the list of games so it's not all just sports games? So I think they took that on. Not that mine was, I'm sure other people said that too, so they've made the list bigger now so that Astrobot is part of it. I'm like, yes, I'll get on board with some Astrobot. That's already done it live in front of people. Yeah, maybe I'll have to do a practice run in front of you guys at some point to get ready to see if I can do it. Although I can't give away my secrets. Yeah, I watched a video. Some people are doing nuts things, and I'm like, I'm not that good. I can do a somewhat okay. What else was there that was announced? What else? I feel like there was a lot. I have a blister on my foot. It's very upsetting. What else on either State of Play, Summer Games Fest, or Xbox Showcase? What's that little game where Troy Baker's a mouse? That looked kind of cool. It was like set in the vibe of... Have I become more of an indie game person? Foxy Cat will be very happy. He's like Jack Pepper or something, and he's a little mouse. He's a little mouse, and he's in first person, and he has to shoot other little mice. But yeah, it's in black and white as well, and that looked cool. Anything else? I should have really taken notes, but I was too hot. No, there is a game where there's a little mouse. It's called something, PI Detective Mouse, and it said Troy Baker is Jack Pepper the Mouse or whatever. Yeah, this Mouse PI for hire. Look it up. It's basically like Cuphead if Cuphead was a first-person shooter, kinda. That's very generalised, but that's it. That seems cool. Wasn't there new news on Mixtape, which feels like another fun thing that I want to investigate. Mixtape was like another... We're just teens having the time of our life over summer kind of vibe, which I was into. So I think I want to play that. And that might be... Yeah, he is Jack Pepper the Mouse. It's real. I'm gonna have to get this up now. PI Mouse Detective. Yeah. I think it's kind of cool that it's all in black and white. No sound. Oh, well, you just have to imagine what I said. I basically just made up the trailer where it was like, oh, I'm a mouse and you gotta, get the criminal, do the thing, get the perp. So I think that looks kind of cool. And I do want to play Gears of War 2 at some point. I know that's not new. But yeah, was there anything else? I feel like there was loads of stuff. But it's all just slipped away. I basically threw my brain in the bin before I went on holiday. And this week I've been picking up my brain and trying to blow off all the dust that's stuck to it. There's a bit of like lint and shit, and I'm trying to clean it up and give it a bit of a lick and putting it back in. But it's just slowly, it's slow. Well, this is the problem. I have heard of this Seriously trophy. And if that's the case, I'm just not going to get the platinum. I'm just going to have to resign to the fact that the platinum is not for me. So, yeah, I guess, today's stream has been cursed. We'll be back to our normal. What's the weather like next year? Are we going to, next week? I think we're all frazzled. We're all insane. Oh, hey, someone's got something. Hey, Lucy, I just got my 1,000th trophy. Congrats. And it was the platinum for my childhood game, Crash Bandicoot Warp. That was mine as well. 23 in total. My favourite number. Well, one of my 7 favourite numbers is 23. And now I don't know what to go for. Batman Arkham Asylum. I love that game. Do it. I did that one twice because I loved it. That's the grind of the century. Maybe I'll have to hit you up. We'll all be cooked by next week. Indeed. I didn't get to go to the Vatican, which someone asked about. Xbox games on PlayStation are a thing. Are you going to start with Indiana Jones and then Gears of War? Who knows? Maybe Halo. We shall see. 33 degrees on Saturday. I need to get an indoor paddling pool. Just lay in it. High on Life 2 was announced. Nice. Enjoyed the first one after getting it a while, and it was a PS Plus monthly game. I swear there was some other things, but I just didn't look it up, and I just cannot remember. Because I watched the State of Play and I thought State of Play was good. I thought there was a lot packed in that State of Play. But I didn't watch Summer Games Fest and I didn't watch the Xbox Showcase thing. So I am at a loss. But yeah. Well, I think we'll wrap it up, I guess, with the terrible. Did I tell you a joke last week? I can't remember if I told you a joke. Oh my god, 36. How will we live? Maybe I need to get my dehumidifier out more often to get rid of some of this thickness. But yeah, sorry the stream's been a bit rubbish, everyone. Thanks for bearing with me with all the technical bits and bobs. But yeah, maybe next week we will be back to normal, I hope, and I will have my brain screwed on and less dusty and gross. But yeah, did I tell you a joke last week about something? I weren't here last. Oh, well, if I tell you a joke to end the show, can you pretend if you haven't heard it before? Just because I can't remember. I can't remember if I did it the week before. Anyway, here's my new joke. What's a ghost's favourite way of paying in the shops? Contactless. I may have said that the week before. I can't remember. I've got it on my show notes, but I can't remember if I said it. So right, I'm going to wrap it up here because we're all dying of the heat, and I am sweating, and the air is so thick. So I don't know what to really do with myself, and I've got a blister on my foot, so it's all going down. It's not great, but thank you for bearing with, and thank you so much for being members. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the show, and it's great to be back with you all. I'm seeing the technical things are quite annoying. Maybe I need to get a fan and put a fan here, then that'll add more noise to all the nonsense. Next stream, I need to figure it out, but I do want to do what? No, did you hear it before? Oh damn. Next week, oh no, at some point I want to start the Indiana Jones, so I need to figure that out. I need to look at my schedule, but I think my schedule is light for a bit. End of July it gets a bit busier, but yeah, I want to start the Indiana Jones stream at some point. If it's, I don't know, I was thinking about maybe stream at the weekend, but it's going to be ridiculously hot, so maybe I won't. I don't really know. I feel like I did hot streams before. I need to sort out my OBS because something was going down. And then I want to do a members hangout at I'm going to put the dates in the Discord, but I thought a summer members hangout could be fun as well. So yeah, I will keep you up to date. Sorry, everything is crazy. We're all melting. Let's look at the poll, everyone. UK people, how are you surviving the heat? 40% of people are saying keeping it cool. 33% of you are melting. 70% of you say somewhere in the middle, and 36% of you are saying not in the UK. Thanks so much for being here. I'm so sorry this was all a bit terrible and ad hoc. I'll try harder next week, but at least I put a nice clip of the week together. I was proud of that, if nothing else. Right, go be free, be cool, be chill. I'm going to try and chill before I have to go to bed in the heat. So goodbye everyone, thank you so much. I'll see you in the future. The mouse detective is still playing. Bye.